Now, if you've been running an agency, a SMMA, whatever you want to call it, right? AI agency, whatever people have the name for it nowadays, and you've been doing it for quite some time, be that 6 months, 12 months, 2 years, 3 months, 2 months, like whatever timeline it is, and you still haven't made enough money or making stable income from it, there's a very, very good reason for why that is. And there's not a lot of people that essentially realize it and realize how easy it is to actually understand the fundamentals of making money online and actually making real money with your agency. Now, first of all, why am I able to talk about this? Check out one of my check out any of my last videos. Like I literally break down how I'm making the money that I'm making and how I'm scaled past 10, 11, 12K easily. And pretty much the outreach methods, everything is on past videos. And if you guys want actual proof, I'm more than happy to show that on future videos as well. However, the thing is, and what kind of changed for me by going from 0 to 12K, 13 consistent K months is that it literally all just comes down to volume. And it's so funny because like like everybody talks about it, right? There's not one single guy that doesn't talk about volume. If you guys have seen Alex Hormozy, if you guys have seen Iman Gadzhi, whoever it is, everybody talks about volume and it's all about pushing out. But there's not enough importance on it. And you don't just don't lie to yourself. You're not doing enough in comparison to what you know that you can do. If you're doing cold SMS, if you're doing cold calls, if you're doing freaking what's it called emails, whatever it is that you're doing, you are definitely not doing enough volume if you're not at a certain range of revenue. If you're doing anywhere from 5 to 8K a month, like get into ads, stop cold, whatever you're doing. If you're from 0 to 5K a month and you're trying to break that initial ceiling, it's all about just spending all of your time. And I'm literally talking all of your time on acquisition and on getting more out there, literal volume, right? This is the one thing. And I know, again, everybody talks about it, but your day should be scheduled in a way like this. So let's say you have 100% of your day, and this 100% is based on the time that you have available to spend on your business. Now, the reason I'm saying it like that is because maybe some of you guys have a job. Maybe some of you guys go to school, which is totally fine. You can still scale with it. Let's say 100% of your time available is 5 hours. You're going to spend 80% of those 5 hours on acquisition. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, your business, like, your business is literally dying if it's not spent on acquisition. If you're churning more than the clients you're signing on every single month, you're dying, right? Maybe it's not as clear as you think at that moment, but you are literally slowly but surely dying. That is literally what's happening with your business. So understand that 80% of your day, 80% of your hours that you have towards on the business should be spent on acquisition. If you're doing 300 SMS, why aren't you doing 500? Why aren't you doing 600? If you start talking about, oh, issues with the account, yeah, deliverability, well, create another account. Do it through two accounts, right? If you're doing cold calls, okay, maybe you're doing 300 cold calls. Well, why aren't you doing more? Why aren't you taking strategic breaks throughout the day and doing more? Nobody said that you have to do 200 in one sitting. Do 50, take a little bit of a break, do 100, take a little bit of a break, do 200, take a little bit of a break, whatever it is. When I used to cold call back in the days, like I swear, guys, I used to cold call. Let's say I had like 8 hours available. I was cold calling 7 of those hours without a freaking, like, yes, maybe 1 hour of those 7 hours was like a break hour because cold calling is very, very energy consuming. And you physically can't sit 7 hours with the same energy, cadence, and tonality to be able to get good quality appointment bookings. So you literally have to take a break. Which I probably worked 6 hours of them. I used to book 10, 11, 12 calls every single day. Literally, you guys can go back in the videos that I posted a couple months ago when I used to do it. And I literally have proof. I even have recordings of it, right? So, point being, why can't you, right? Why can't you? The only way that I was able to get to the point where I'm at right now, and I'm like, obviously, I'm not at a point where I'm like, oh, I'm satisfied. Like, I'm not satisfied. I feel broker than I was before cracking the golden 10K month, right? Like, I literally feel broker than it. Now, the thing is that you just have to realize that you have to put everything out there. If you're doing cold calls, cool, do cold calls, do cold SMS as well, right? If you can do cold SMS as well, do some Facebook DMs. Whatever it is that you're doing, just put input in. Just put. And I promise you, like, I don't care if you believe in God or not, but God does exist and God is seeing what you're doing and you're gonna be rewarded for it. And it's crazy how these things work. I've literally, like, believe it or not, my main acquisition funnel it's not SMS, right? That is not the main thing. However, in somewhat of a way, I was able to send an SMS to a random lead that ended up posting my SMS in a Facebook group, whereas a literally franchisee owner with over 150 locations in the US literally reached out to me, booked a call with me, and we've been in contact now on email back and forth, and we're looking to maybe get started within this month. Now, if that happens, obviously that's going to be a crazy YouTube video that'll pop up, maybe the biggest SMA deal closed. But the point is not about that. The point is that I put something out without knowing that I'm going to get that back. But you see how the universe works. You see how God is working with you as long as you have the right intentions and you actually do what you're supposed to do. Like, just understand the fact that if you literally put your head down and you're doing what you're supposed to do every single day, it's inevitable that you don't succeed. As long as you learn from your mistakes. Like, let's say you do a mistake and you actually learn from it, it's inevitable. Like, you're gonna make it. But the reason I wanted to make this video is because I've been thinking about it, and I've been on Reddit the last couple of days. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Reddit, but I've been on Reddit, and there's a lot of posts about people in the agency space just talking about how they're not scaling, how they're not hitting certain revenue goals, and how they're not being able to get to a point where they can actually move into paid ads, because that's like the holy grail. And obviously you want to make sure that you do that correctly as well. But it's just not that as hard as you guys think. And honestly, it's like, if you're like at the end of the day thinking about the pain side of things and thinking about the discomfort side of things, just understand that once you're able to understand and how you are able to get to your first 5K a month, you never have to work a job again. Like, just it's so crazy, but just understand that if you were able to, from absolutely nothing, just literally your brain, your fingers, typing on a freaking screen, that wasn't a thing 50, 60 years ago. I mean, maybe it was, but this, like, making money like this wasn't a thing. And you're able to make more than the average salary per month of like an engineer or something, like, depending on where you live. If you understand that that's possible, like, you literally never have to work again as long as you are able to use those skills. Like, it's so mind-boggling. Just, you can't compare the pain of going through something for a couple months to the pain you're gonna feel the rest of your life. You just can't. It's not possible. Just don't do it, you know? But that's the main thing, guys. Like, honestly, there's not a lot more to it. Just make sure that you're putting enough volume out there. Whatever it is that you're doing, whatever niche you're in, it doesn't matter. That is why I haven't kept this video specific to like SMS or cold call. Whatever it is, double down. Like, you literally know. Like, just stop this video and ask yourself, am I doing enough? And 99% of you guys are going to say yes. And if you're one of those people that is literally spending 80% of your hours that you have available towards the business on acquisition, and you're still not seeing results right now, it's only a matter of time. And realistically, you haven't been doing that for 5, 6 months, because if you had, you wouldn't be watching this video. Like, the only reason you're watching this video is because you're not at that certain point that you think that you should be in. So knuckle down, guys. After watching this video, figure out exactly how you're going to be able to spend 80% of your time on the things that you need to spend your time on. And just, I know it's uncomfortable, but come to the realization that you're not doing enough. And then ask yourself, how bad do you really want it? Do you really want it bad enough? Or do you just say that you want it, like everybody else? Do you just feel like you want to be a millionaire? Or do you feel like you actually deserve to be a millionaire? You probably have friends that they're not putting in the work like you are, but they're also wanting to be a millionaire. Like, everybody wants to. If you ask somebody random on the street, well, they want to be a millionaire. It's the difference between wanting and actually doing what's needed to be done to be able to actually achieve it. So just come to that realization, my man. It's very, very uncomfortable, but I'm making this video talking to you guys as I'm kind of talking to you guys one-on-one. And I wish I realized this when I just started out. Like, I think I kind of came to this realization just a couple months ago, maybe like 2, 3 months ago. And since then it's been crazy, but it's just skyrocketed. And yeah, I wish I did earlier, but there's always a reason for why you realize what you realize when you realize it, you know? So that was a tongue twister. But yeah, guys, that's wanted to get a little bit more consistent on the YouTube side as well. If you did get some value from this video, if you enjoyed it, please leave a like, and subscribe if you want to. And yeah, I'll be hoping to posting a little bit more consistently moving forward. And yeah, remember, guys, you owe it to yourself to be great. Let me know if there's any questions or anything you guys want me to post or record about in the near future, and I'll make sure to try to see what I am able to do, and then hopefully do that for you guys as well. Peace out.